Jamie, welcome. Thank you for joining us at the DP World Tour Championship. We kind of know the race is run, Jamie, but still a very big week, isn't it? And a big tournament to be playing for. Thoughts on the week ahead?
Yeah, it's a massive week. It's obviously the end of season finale. You know, I love coming here. You know, I think it's been here every year since it started, so should know the course by now. Played pretty well here before, so looking forward to it. Yeah.
And kind of the main reasons they bring you in, JD, was to sort of reflect on what's been an amazing year for you. Winning the Czech Republic, 6 top 5s, not a bad Ryder Cup, up to 24th in the world ranking, your highest ever. Just reflect on the season for us. It's been an amazing year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, obviously the seasons have been getting better as they've been going on. You know, this year has been special in a lot of different ways. Obviously, mainly the Ryder Cup and qualifying for that. My rankings have improved this year again. So yeah, I'm just looking to continue the form and have a great week and top it all off here.
Thank you. Onwards and upwards. We'll take some questions for Jamie, if you have them. Steve.
I guess you're going to play both tours next year. Do you have kind of an idea of how it shapes up, when you're going to start, where you're going to be, and how you're going to straddle the Atlantic?
We're going to start, I'll probably start early, sort of when exactly I don't know, earlier than this year, get ready for probably play a few events before the Honda, sort of the Orlando swing, if you like. I'll probably go down there and stay in Nona again, around that area. Staying down there this year for 3 months seemed to work really well. Travelling across the pond is difficult, as did the year before, which I won't be doing again. So we'll be basing ourselves in rented accommodation, probably in Nona, for about sort of 4 to 5 months, I would have thought, maybe more, which seems to be the best way to you know, to go over there and set the family base up, get settled, and it's the best way to prepare for all the events over there. And then come back sort of middle of the season, went around Wentworth time, like I did this year, really.
Done, Steve? You?
Jamie, I suppose the natural thing is, when you have such a fantastic year, how do you reset goals and reset aspirations in terms of next year, or do you think that way? Is that about major championships, or how do you
yeah, I always just look to improve on the year before by adding things in that obviously to help me be a better player. I mean, every year I've reassessed where I want to be, what I want to be doing. I haven't reassessed for next year yet, because we're not finished this year. We've got another event left, and I've got a few events before Christmas. So yeah, it's a case of just sitting down at the end of the year and yeah, reassessing for next year. I mean, obviously I want to play better in majors. You know, that's the main thing. World events after that, and you know, just preparing to play to try and win more events. You know, and then obviously keep going in that pattern and getting ready for the, you know, trying to prepare myself to get in the next Ryder Cup team.
You did that last year. What were the goals for this year? What was
Sorry, mate.
When you had that conversation last year, what were the goals for this year?
Well, one of them was getting to the Ryder Cup team. Obviously, my simple goals. Obviously, a lot of them I keep to myself, but simple goals are just moving up the rankings and stuff. World rankings, race to the buys, etc. So yeah, I just try and you know, prepare my practice in a way to improve. And you know, it's amazing how many years I've played, and it takes so long to learn which tournaments to play and which not. It's unbelievable the amount of times you get that wrong. So that's the hardest thing, to get the schedule so perfect that you're not tired and you're prepped for every event. You know, I'll be looking to do that better this year, next year coming. I've made a couple of errors on that side of things this year, but you know, I'll look to improve on that next year.
Well, Jamie, you've kind of answered this. That's where I was going with my question, to say that when you've had such a great year like this, how much of you doesn't want it to end, but how much do you need a rest in order to recharge for next year, and as you say, get the schedule right?
Yeah, I mean, I do need a rest. I'll probably have sort of a month off over Christmas, which will be plenty, and then I'll be ready for next year. I suppose I don't think. I'm not thinking, I don't want it to end, sort of thing. It's been a very good season, but there's still lots of areas to improve on for next year. So that's what I'll be looking at in the off season and preparing myself to do that.